Jeremy Stephens is no longer with the UFC. He's a free agent and the UFC are not re-signing him. He's been on the UFC roster for over 14 years and has 34 fights with the company. That makes him 4th place for the most ever in UFC history. He's also tied for the most knockdowns in UFC history with Anderson Silva with 18. Stephens is a guy who fought so many fights against so many killers during his tenure at the UFC that he also ended up with the most losses in UFC history with 18, and he is winless in his last 6, so that probably added to the UFC not re-signing him. Stephens really fought a lot of tough guys over the years like Holloway, RDA, Swanson, Cerrone, Pettis, Gamrot, Kattar, Yair, Aldo, Emmett, Edgar, and Charles Oliveira, to name a few. Dana White says that they want to do Ferguson versus Chandler and Poirier versus Diaz. That would take care of most of the top 10 because they already got Gaethje versus Oliveira, Dariush versus Makhachev, RDA versus Fiziev, and you also have number 13 ranked Sarukian versus unranked Joel Alvarez. But you still need to get fights for Gregor, McGregor, Gamrot, and Riddell. Former UFC bantamweight champion Anthony Pettis turns 36. He lost his last 2 fights in the PFL. It's interesting because he won his final 2 UFC fights, moved on to the PFL, and then lost both of those fights.